All right, second video. Like I said, it's like almost 2 in the morning, but I just feel like talking right now. You know what I'm saying? And I need I would like for people to wake up and understand what we're going into. I talk about the entertainment. I talk about the entertainment field and stuff like that. And I spoke about the Hunger Games. When you have so much power and you have so much free material at your expense, our lives, your life, my life, whoever. When you have so much free material, you can do what you want, right? Because you have the power to do what you want. Our lives don't matter. You know, the baby booming, age and times. There's always somebody to take your place. I like to say they take you when you're young, they groom you, they use you, they abuse you, and once you get to a certain age in life, they discard you. All right? They discard you. If you don't see that now, you'll never see it. Medicaid and Medicare is not for the youth. It's for the elders. It's for the people who have worked their life to provide for them families, and hopefully when they get to a certain age, they'll have something to be able to take care of them. Medicare, Medicaid. But even those are a joke. Because sometimes, and this is an incident. I know someone where her mother and father lived together and they built a home. They bought a home. The father got sick, so they had to put the home up for collateral to take care of the father because they didn't have the finances to do it. So they put up the home for collateral. Now, father passed, mother sick, right? And understand something. They had money. The mother had money in the bank. Okay, this Medicaid, Medicare, whatever. You have to spend that money before they help you, but you can't spend it on yourself. You can't divvy it up amongst your siblings. You have to show receipt where you spent this money at. Who you supposed to get this money to? I like to know. Who you supposed to get it? Who? Anyway, so the home, the siblings couldn't take the home because it was a hold on it through Medicaid or Medicaid, whichever one. They had a hold. We own this. So now the mother and the father worked all these years to provide for their children and to lead them children something. And because Medicaid or Medicare was so high, whatever, they did what they had to do and put a hold on these people's houses. If you think these people care about you, you're a fool. You can sit here and be racist. You can be a bigot. You can be ignorant. All you want. But we all in this together. Together. Neighbors, people around the corner, people up the street. Don't nobody really know nobody anyway, right? Because this is the way it's set up. Just like our government is being divided. You divide people. As long as you have people divided, you can lip in and manipulate people the way you want to manipulate people, right? As long as you have the people divided. You can sit here. I dislike somebody I don't really know because they dislike me that don't know me. Only because there's a wedge brought in between us by a third party. Right? So this is I can be all over the place with this and I can go so much of this. This is how narcissists work, right? The world is full of narcissistic people. For narcissistic people to be narcissistic people, they need people that follows them, that believe in their BS. right? So this is how the world works. Our leader, narcissistic, narcissistic. But we're in a time now where everyone is on the same playing field and they're destroying America from the inside out. And if you're living in America, don't think this doesn't pertain to you. When you have celebrities coming on TikTok and when you have celebrities making statements about how they're concerned with how things are running, it's hitting home. It's hitting home. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just the lower class, the middle class. It's the upper class. It's the elite. It's the rich. It's hitting them too. So all this information and all this knowledge that they had, that they know about, it does them no good. At this point, it does them no good. Because the ones that really control this world don't give a damn about them either. Everyone has played their part as far as they're going to allow it to be played, and now they just finna discard the people. They're discarding all of us. All of us. So if you think it makes sense for you to keep the ignorance, to keep the BS going, then you do so. Then you do so. If you're not ready to sit down and have conversation with people, get to know people, learn people, understand, come to a mind, so people together can figure out what's going on here. What's the next steps? What do we have to do as a people, as a collective, to ensure that we survive this nonsense? What do we do next? Everybody think they got it, right? Because, everybody out for themselves. I watch video amongst videos, and a lot of people just haven't woke up. They're just, and that's the way they want it. They want you to continue on with your life. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't want a big uproar. But it has to be. It has to be. You know what I'm saying? If you don't own property, if you're not farming your own vegetables, you're not raising your own cattle, your pigs, your chickens, something we all should have been doing a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing those things at this point, got problems. You understand what I'm saying? In-house problems. You know what I'm saying? All kind of problems. When are people going to learn that you have to come together? And I'm not talking about for all this ignorant shit either. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but I'm serious. When you going to wake up and grow the fuck up? I don't care what you think you own. I don't care what you think you have. This shit is much bigger than all that. Because once it's all stripped away from you, then what do you have? Now you're going to want to, what should I do? Well, maybe you should have been listening from the beginning. You understand? But no, everybody want to, yeah, okay. Okay. The problem is bigger than what people obviously realize. And it doesn't matter how many videos a person can make. It doesn't matter whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's much bigger than people realize or want to realize. I just wanted to get on here and make these videos, man. I had something to say. I still got something to say, but I'm going to let it go. But understand something. Look at your entertainment, industry, and you'll understand where a lot of our information have gone, this free material. But now, we're living it. You know what I'm saying? You want to look at the Hunger Games? We're about to be a part of the Hunger Games. Stay blessed,